Alright, at the entry area I was given this paper map that shows you how to get to the parking area where I'm at, and the tunnel entrance and tunnel exit. This is $4 to park. Since I'm a single person, other cars with more than one person, it's $5 to park. Got a temperate hardwood forest. This part of Florida actually gets snow. Not every year, but they do get snow here.
Go up there. It's his camera. Mom, can we go up? You're not.
Alright, so this is the gift shop and museum building. Not quite open yet, probably about 10 minutes. So I'll be able to go inside the gift shop and get my cave tour pass. Alright, so inside the gift shop, they just opened.
The small one's $5.97.
Some walking sticks.
Thank you.
Got shirts and plush.
So let me talk to you. Here. So come talk to me.
Other shirts. Some nice souvenirs here. We got beverages. Got some books. All that Florida stuff. Alright, and do have some hats. I already chose my hat. That's what one is missing there at the top. My hat was $25. Other assorted things here. Hey everybody, Tom here for Tom's Road Trip, and I'm in Marianna, Florida. This is up in the Panhandle, really close to Alabama and Georgia state line. I am visiting the Florida Caverns State Park. This is the only cavern in the state of Florida that is filled with air that you're able to actually explore. Florida has lots of different caverns, but all the other caverns are underwater. So the only way to visit those caves is if you have scuba diving accreditation and diving gear. This here is air-filled. I'm excited to be here. I actually saw one of my other channels that I periodically watch. They came here a couple years ago. This is something I've been wanting to do. I have been to several different cave systems throughout the United States. I am wearing the hat that I purchased. I mentioned right at the beginning of the gift shop. $25 for the hat, $15 for the tour. Tour is starting in about 5 minutes. I have my paper ticket that I give to the tour guide. So I'm excited for this. We'll be starting momentarily and we'll check this place out. There are restroom locations right outside in front of the gift shop. It is highly recommended to use the restroom prior to going to the cave because there's no restroom down there.
Making sure that you enjoy this here experience, y'all, is making sure that everybody stays safe and that we ensure the caverns are just as beautiful for future generations. But for this to happen, everyone, we must follow a few guidelines. Rule number one, and most important rule of all, everybody, is no touching. Reason why we ask y'all this is because there's oil in our skin, y'all, and if you put any of the oil in our formation, it's going to stop them from growing. So the reason why this all happens, water and oil can't mix, so that's not going to allow the minerals to stick to the formations and grow anymore. Okay, everyone, so this tour is considered to be moderate to severely strenuous exercise. There's around about 45 to 70 steps in the caverns with handrails, many uneven and sometimes slippery floors. Dimly lit rooms, ceilings as tall as 4.5 feet tall, about 15 feet long, and the tours is considered to be about around an hour long, everybody. Okay, guys, your young ones are very important to us. There are many winding passageways and areas to wander off, so we ask that the children are accompanied by an adult. Adults, that also goes for you as well. So please always stay with your tour guide at all times, y'all. And there's no food, drinks, candy, gum, or tobacco products allowed on the tour. For anything that cannot be finished or left outside of the cave for picking up afterwards, please throw it in a trash can at the top of the stairs. So a few more rules I go over with you. Only service animals are permitted in the caverns. No backpack, large purses, or totes are allowed in the caverns. No strollers or backpack-mounted infant carriers are allowed. Please feel free to take lots of pictures with us and make some great memories. Again, we hope you enjoy your experience. Safety is important to us, everybody. If you have any questions, please ask your guide about it along the tour, and I hope y'all have a wonderful time.
Alright, so we got 32 steps to go down into the cavern. So I am excited for this. And I was actually incorrect stating earlier that this is the only cave system that is air-filled. This is the only cave system that is accessible.
Alrighty, y'all. So, before we enter the cavern, do remember the rules, especially number 1, and remember 2 more things, please. Always watch your head and watch your step. Trust me, I've hit my head in here many times. I've busted my butt in here a few times. I don't want y'all doing it. As you enter the cavern, please watch your head, watch your step, and come right over here to the left. Also, before we properly start the tour, y'all need to know at any point you begin to feel claustrophobic or you need to leave the cavern for any other reason, please just inform me and I'll escort you out the nearest emergency exit. Y'all got that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Alrighty. So y'all, we're going to go down here. Please watch your step and your head. And I'm going to start talking about the cavern. So, a long time ago, the Chipola River actually used to flow straight through here. And that's what eroded the limestone, creating our passages. And then eventually that water was seeded into the aquifer that's below us. It allowed rainwater to come through the ceiling with the help of carbonic acid. That's when rainwater goes through soil, collecting carbon dioxide and acid from decaying vegetation. They'll then eat holes through the limestone. The water can come out and deposit minerals, creating our formations. I'll be going into more detail about the formations in our next room where I have better examples. And as we get down here, this is the deepest point in our cavern that we can go. We are now 60 feet below the surface right here. Our deepest point can be seen right down there in our basement, 55 feet below the surface, but it's real muddy and a little wet down there, so we're not going in there. Now, what is really cool is that when the water level gets high enough, such as above that ridge line, that it can get higher to the point where it's been to my waist down here. That's when the cave crawfish and Georgia blind salamanders can crawl up from the aquifer, just 25 feet below us right now. I don't see any crawfish or salamanders from here. Now, any questions so far? No? Well then, I'm going to talk how the limestone formed. Because it formed even longer ago than when the Chipola flowed through here. This limestone formed when Florida was a shallow sea. See, during the time of dinosaurs, for a brief period afterward, above us there was no land, and where we're standing would have been the sea floor. And that water pressure at that time compacted all the sand and sediment together till it solidified into the limestone we now have today. Of course, sometimes little critters died and got buried in that sand and sediment, and they fossilized. And we can see fossils all throughout the cavern today, but I'll let y'all know where the highest density is, and I will be showing y'all a shark's tooth when we get to it. Now, do y'all have any questions?
Is this all connected to the aquifer right here?
There are some passages, yes, that's how the crawfish and salamanders get in and out. I don't quite know where those are at, though.
Okay, cool.
Any more questions?
Can we watch it there for a second?
Nope. Well, then y'all, we're going to move on. We'll be going through the tuck and squeeze. It's around 4 feet high, about 2 feet wide, so y'all please watch your heads and watch your step.
That is so cool. Alright, so 4 foot high I am 6 foot tall, so I have to definitely duck down. So basically, really, really tall people and girthy people may have some difficulty in certain portions of the cave. Steepers, there's handrails. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, this is gorgeous right here. Wow,
Use the handrail.
This is gorgeous.
Alrighty, now y'all, welcome to our wedding room. It is named for the wedding cake formation right here, and the fact that we actually host weddings down here. We host around 2 to 3 a year. I am standing on the altar. Now, every wedding does need some decoration and some music, so we have our flowstone formations for that. Our decoration is right over here with the cave draperies. This unique type of flowstone is formed from water flowing down the same pathway each time, depositing the minerals. And they go by a lot of different names, such as cave curtains, angel wings, elephant ears, but the most popular is cave bacon. Now,
Bacon.
our music comes from a more regular type of flowstone that we nicknamed the pipe organs. This type of flowstone is formed simply from water just flowing down side of the cavern. Now, onto some other formations, we have our soda straws. These hollow tubes are formed thanks to that carbonic acid I mentioned. You see, when the water comes out of those holes, it actually deposits the minerals in rings going down, creating the hollow soda straw. But when they get around 12 inches long, they'll typically seal up. Water is no longer able to flow through them, so it will run along the outside, creating the stalactites, which you can remember them easily because they always hang tight to the ceiling. So as water runs along them and drips to the cave floor, and even as water runs through the soda straws and drips to the cave floor, that will deposit minerals onto that cave floor, creating the stalagmites below. The easy way to remember those is that you might trip over them. Now, as the stalactites and stalagmites continue to grow and grow and grow, they will eventually meet and become a column. And give you an idea on how old this column is and how old all the formations in here are, is on average it takes around 100 years for them to grow a single cubic inch.
Wow.
Now, do y'all have any questions?
How many people can you get in here for a wedding?
Not a whole lot.
Now, I did notice that a couple of these are black.
So that black and grayish coloration is from where people have touched and killed the formation.
Okay. Even though you guys tell them over and over again not to touch them.
Yeah. You think that stops people?
Oh, I know. It's pretty sad when people,
Yeah.
completely ignore the. Yeah.
Well, y'all have any more questions? Nope. Well then, we'll continue on down here. Now it is going to be a little slippery, so please use this handrail, and y'all watch your head and your steps as well. There are huge puddles in this passageway, so be careful.
Yeah. Just what I was noticing. This guy's gonna have a very easy tour with us because not many questions are being asked. Like, I'm even seeing black along some of the walls, and you can see water dripping. Ooh, I just got dripped on. Wow. This is gonna be an easy tour for you. Not many questions. Oh, wow. So fantastic.
Alrighty, y'all. Now, welcome to our fracture room. It is named for the fractured formations right over here. As you can see, that column and surrounding formations have split. Those are the fractures. And they happen due to a cavern shift. The cavern shifted due to Florida's aquifer. That is the huge underground source of water that spans our entire state of Florida. It's where we get our drinking water from. But when that water level begins to drop, sometimes the cavern becomes unstable and it will begin to shift, causing the formations to pull apart and fracture. So do y'all have any questions about that?
Well, so what's holding all this up?
Well, the limestone
Like-
itself, pretty much.
Just because of the thickness? And like,
So this was all filled with water at one point?
Yes, the whole river just flowed through it.
No, okay.
Yeah, there are rooms where I'll be able to really show it, but unfortunately that room is flooded today.
Oh, okay. With the extra rain and stuff like that. I gotta
Yeah.
imagine during the rainy season, a lot more of the cave is
Yeah, there's
underwater.
Not necessarily. Most of the major flooding depends on the river. So if the river fills up a lot and overflows, it will flow into the cavern. And the last time it flooded, the water level at its peak was actually right here my foot is.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, so it was pretty high. But then y'all, in this room, I can actually go over the 3 main minerals that make up our cavern. Starting with calcite, the white coloration you'll see. This actually comes from calcium and it can crystallize. So if you see anything sparkling, it is most likely crystallized calcite. Now, this dark brown muddy color comes from our topsoil, and that is manganese. It is why you do not want to drink cave water, because manganese does act as a natural laxative.
Oh,
was that, you said, don't want to drink what water?
Cave water.
Gotcha.
Then y'all, right up here, this reddish brown comes from our clay, and it's simply good old-fashioned iron. And then you also may notice some greenish and blue coloration in here. However, that is not a mineral, that is algae that grows in here because our lights are on all day. It used to not be the case, and we prevented the algae growth, but Hurricane Michael in 2018 flooded the cavern so bad, it fried the old electrical system. You can see the remnant of right here.
oh wow.
And how long ago was that?
2018, so
Yeah, 6 years.
yeah, about 6.
So the cave was almost all flooded
Yeah,
completely?
it took us about, I was told it took about 9 months to get the water out. They had to
Wow.
pump it.
Oh, they had a pump it. Okay, I was just about to ask how they got the water out. Yeah.
And then y'all, 1938 is when a group of workers known as Civilian Conservation Corps, or the CCC for short, came through. They're the ones who carved and paved over the pathways after mapping out the entire cavern, and they even built the visitor center and did the electrical work. But y'all, when they first came through here, they didn't have a lot of light. For light, all they had were carbine lanterns. So to help with their light condition, one guy had the idea to stick his dinner bowl in the ceiling. Y'all can see that white porcelain bowl up there? That is a dinner bowl. I ain't kidding. But what the guy did was he cemented that to the ceiling, hung his lantern near it, and it reflected the light throughout the room, making it just that little bit brighter.
Wow.
It must have been a real bright idea because there are 62 of those in our cave ceiling now today. Now, y'all,
His legacy still reflects down upon.
Is all the electrical like the light fixtures up here? They all drilled through?
no, so most of it actually, you can see the clay there.
Yeah.
That covers up the wire. A lot of
Oh, okay,
runs
okay.
through our doors.
Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's
Any more
pretty.
questions? No? Well, then you also move on. Please watch your step and definitely watch your head. This right here is nicknamed the head knocker. And you can see why hanging on it. See the hair?
Oh, man.
Yeah, someone had a fun time.
Another reason why I'm wearing a hat. You end up getting yourself a concussion in here. Wow. This is fantastic.
Can you imagine having 2 views and it was water here? Going that way? Thought you had this to the left.
Yeah, another dinner plate up there, right by the light. That's so cool. Yeah, I still see more black on some of these formations, which is really, really, really sad. Oh, you go ahead. Sorry. Yeah, lots more drippy drips right here. Lots more drippy drips.
Now y'all, this is our largest room, our South America room. It is made for the limestone pull up there in the shape of the continent in South America. Now, they did put some cement on these pathways. So, if y'all want to go see it, one or two at a time, just go up here and come back down. If y'all want to see it, I will be showing the shark tooth in here, however.
Try to get close to it.
Now, for those who want to see the shark tooth before checking out the pool, you can see it right up here. You want to come behind me to see it. You can see it sticking out right there. My shadow is pointing at it.
Oh yeah.
It's a pretty one.
Now, what's really cool is I was told the species of that tooth, and that species of shark is actually still found today, commonly along the coast of Florida. So, y'all have any guesses what you think that is?
Because it's not gray, right? It's like brown things like that?
Mm-hmm.
Is it serrated?
Can't really tell.
Left and white.
Lemon shark.
Lemon shark?
That's what I was informed by.
Yeah.
But to be fair, this is a replica of the original because it was stolen a long time ago.
Oh, that's horrible.
But the original tooth and this one should be representing a lemon shark.
Cool, okay.
He said he'd come back here.
If you want to see the pool, you just want to go up that slope there a few at a time and come right back down. So they put cement here, and I think they did a little
You
up
can see the
there.
water. You can see the water right there.
Yeah. Typically, we would just go up this way, all of us at once, and I'll go out that way. But the way it is with the cement here and there, maybe there's some right there. Yeah, don't look out for that. I don't know if it's settled or not yet. They did it yesterday morning, so it should be, but I'll have to check with the managers and all that. Careful.
Oh, they just did it.
Yeah, you
Okay.
stepped on it.
Yeah. Oh, yep.
You want us to come back down this way?
Yeah, this way, please.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no worries.
Sorry about that.
I'm sorry, I'm the one that started it.
Yeah. I'm so sorry about
You
that.
somehow avoided all of it without looking.
Sorry about that. Yeah, I messed up too.
The pool right up
They
there.
want you to go to the left here, and I inadvertently went through
Yeah, you can go. It's
the cement where they just did
Yeah,
yesterday.
the kids are small.
Yeah. Kids are probably smarter than the adults too.
Yeah. Sometimes. I've had younger grades know more than like I did in middle schoolers. Because on school groups, I ask questions to them to make sure they're understanding.
Yeah.
They'll, like middle school and high schoolers barely listen and don't know what I'm talking
Oh
about.
yeah, little kids are like sponges, man. They just absorb everything, which is really cool.
Alrighty, I also hope everyone got a look at the pool. And now something else I can do in this room is I can turn out the lights.
Ooh.
Everyone okay with that?
Yes.
Been to the pool yet, we're gonna go.
It's worth seeing, that's cool.
You let them go to the pool, and they're gonna turn out the lights. Turn out the lights in here. So it's gonna be dark and scary. Such a gorgeous cave.
Now everyone got to see it?
No.
Okay, just check.
Ow. Did you do that?
No, go back.
Careful. You guys see anything?
You know, I almost went off with it. There was a bear.
I don't know if you can ask him, you can lay down.
I don't know. Probably.
Ask me what?
How deep are we underground?
Probably about, I would say between 30 and 40 feet.
Wow. That's cool.
You can see all the drips.
50 yeah, we're just 50 in the wedding room. So from there it goes up and down.
Wow, okay.
It should be about 30 and 40.
You said 50? Wow.
That was the wedding room. 60
Okay, yeah.
the entrance.
Oh, so the entrance was 64. He said that was the deepest spot.
Oh, right, that is right.
Alrighty now, y'all. So, when the lights go out, please make sure phones are off, smartwatch is covered. The lights will go out in 3, 2,
Grab me.
1. Oh yeah, y'all.
Pretty cool, huh?
Crazy, isn't
Yeah,
it?
you put your hand in front of your face and you barely see it.
Anything.
There's a cone there.
Wow.
Yeah, so, we'll shine a little light on our situation. And y'all, this is my best recreation of the light the CCC would have had when they first came through here. Can y'all imagine walking through just this amount of light? I sure can't. Yeah, especially back then. Also, you gotta remember, they were making this floor. There would have been stalagmites, holes, bumps. They're probably falling, tripping. Who knows what big old holes they could have just stumbled down on into. So, do y'all have any questions about total darkness?
Do you have backup batteries for that flashlight?
No, but I got a backup flashlight.
Okay,
I got one too.
okay.
Well,
I
We
feel
all
better.
do, we have
I feel
cell
better
phones.
now.
right?
Mine's fully charged.
Something's wrong with my backup. That's fine. There we go. It wasn't tied up. It wasn't it was loose. Now y'all, as you come down here, it's gonna be rather slippery, so please look out for that brown spots and growing formation, and be sure to watch your heads as you avoid it. Now this right here is actually real special for it's the only man-made tunnel in our entire cavern. Made it better connected so you don't have to belly crawl. So you'll please watch your head through here. You look to the right and you read the temperature.
Thank you.
Yeah, you can see them dripping. So it's still active. That's why it's imperative you don't touch stuff like this. Not bad. Just gotta duck down just a little bit.
Because you'll kill them.
Remember, he said why? Because you have oil on your fingers, and the oil will coat
Sorry, buddy.
and you see the water running off of them.
Hey, Ron.
It's leaving the mineral deposit there and making it grow more and more. But if you put oil on there, it will not. Did you see those black ones? That's what happens when people touch them. So we don't want that.
Now y'all, this is our waterfall room. Named for the waterfall formations right here and right there. And these are called waterfalls because during heavy rains, water can commonly be seen flowing down them, filling the cascading limestone pools at their base. As you can see, here's some water over there, and some back here. What you really want to look at here, y'all, is in the ceiling. This room has the highest amount of fossils. Mostly seashells, but there's a few sand dollars and sea urchins scattered throughout. And I'll let y'all explore the room for a few minutes. Y'all, just please don't go down there just yet. We'll be going shortly. And y'all do not go down our dragon's den over here in the back of the room. Otherwise, y'all can explore.
Isaac.
There's actually a few sand dollars over here looking at.
I'm going this way. We're going, no, you're not. We're going this way.
Yes, there's a bunch of fossils up
And
in
you
the
know your
ceiling.
sharks, don't you?
Yeah.
You're the first person
I
ever
think.
to notice it's not serrated.
That should be better. If you want to try it.
So you're in marine biology?
No, no, I just
Hobby?
yeah, hobby.
I'm like that somewhere.
Like the sheep, do scuba diving.
Yeah. I'm collecting with crystals and fish.
Sorry.
You did not know what you see with us.
Thank
You know, there's an island, I think it's somewhere off Pensacola. People go fossil hunting a lot. And I met a lady who goes all the time. She had a few plesiosaur teeth.
Cool.
And she even found some jaguar teeth.
Wow, that's very rare.
Yeah. She's like, she thought they're from the
Yeah, so
saber
there
tooth. I'm
is.
like, you know, I'm a paleo nerd. I'm like, wow, saber cat. And I looked
Yeah, we
at
had one, Smilodon.
Smilodon?
Grace yeah.
Grace Salis.
Yeah.
I can never remember. I know Xenosmilus.
Mm-hmm.
Cookie cutter cat. I love Xenosmilus.
Yeah, those are cool.
But, and looking at the teeth, I'm like, those don't look like saber and they don't look like Xenosmilus. And sure enough, I look up some comparisons. They were jaguars.
Yeah, we had some jaguars and lions and
The lions got down this far south?
You should go
They're
to
uncommon.
the in Gainesville.
Yeah, I used to go all the time.
to the Florida Natural History Museum there.
I don't remember seeing lions.
Yeah, I think they have a lion skull at the Natural History Museum.
I remember when we were walking by the butterflies, you could go up where they have all the researchers, and there's just some taxidermy lions sitting there. I remember that. That's the only lion I remember. I also remember the sloths. Oh, I was awesome.
Oh yeah,
Sloths are cool.
huge.
I love how they made it to North America before the continental interchange.
Do you remember you said you saw wolves in there?
No, they had wolf skeletons there.
Oh, yeah.
They have wolves and coyotes.
Yeah. We used to have a wolf, but
The
it
dire wolf there.
Yeah, but I hear the monkeys bow out nighttime.
Yeah, last night we heard howling sounded like a monkey. Denise said, I heard a monkey or some shit.
And I got a cool woodcracker.
So cool. All in all, for the most part, what I've seen so far, there's not a lot of damage from ignorant people touching this stuff.
Yeah.
I've been in other cave systems where just large swaths of the cave was just black.
I was just gonna come right here because then we could get this.
So we're gonna start
and
heading-
that will illuminate us.
Heading this way.
Panthers.
Panther, come this way, Rowan.
Panthers.
This right here.
What about panthers?
You see right here.
Panthers. Those are still
And
around.
then we can get.
Oh yeah, Florida Panthers, yeah.
Yeah, but I think I think have
that
a stuffy panther.
We do have a stuffy panther. All right, everybody, look. She has our camera. And say
I'm gonna-
cheese.
Sorry. And of course we got the coyotes.
Oh my god, I used to live down there. Well, I used to live near Gainesville.
You might want to check it, see if you want-
They would not shut up.
Oh yeah, just hear coyotes, yeah.
Okay,
Here,
thank you.
I hear them every other night.
Yeah,
We don't have a big population, but down there, oh my god.
yeah.
And it wasn't just like small paths,
What
it was
about
big paths.
panthers?
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, I mean coyotes could be anywhere. It's just
What about panthers?
We got panthers. Well, not here, but further south.
yeah. I'm from Tampa Bay, Florida.
Oh yeah, y'all got them here there.
So yeah. There's. I mean, coyotes would just be walking down the street, in the middle of the neighborhood. It's like, okay.
Yeah, we don't got wolves to displace them anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
Alrighty, y'all. So it's about time to move on to the next room. So any questions before we do? No. Alrighty, so y'all, we're gonna go through here. This is our enchanted forest, but it's really not that enchanted. There are some slippery spots with puddles, and our two large holes on the left. And taller folk, you need to watch your heads. So as we go through here, watch your head, watch your step, and stay to the right. I will be pointing out the holes as we go out. First one is actually right here.
Oh man, that would really suck to have someone slip down there.
Yeah, that's well, you know, you got the draperies to stop you.
Yeah, well, yeah.
You might sprain or
Like,
ankle.
we're missing somebody. Where'd they go?
Probably down this one. This is where you need to watch your heads, because trust me, that one's not fun.
Oh, you bang your head on it yourself, huh?
Concussion.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I got a concussion, snake bit in the same day.
Oh my God.
Oh, the rat snake don't worry.
Yeah.
So
Oh, rat snake got you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I picked it up, my fault.
Oh yeah.
Look out for the puddles in here, y'all. This rock in the center of the room. Some cave critters out here yesterday, but I don't see. Nope, he went to hide. We had some cave critters hanging out, but looks like they decided to go back to their hiding. Since we're really close to the surface right here, it's a good spot to see critters like cave crickets and other things. Yeah. It's a lantern. It's supposed to be what the CCC had, but it's actually a few years out of date.
Yeah.
What about panthers?
We got panthers!
There wouldn't be any panthers in the cave, Rowan.
Yeah, no, not here.
There's gonna be bugs.
Is there any caves?
And you guys get bats occasionally?
Oh yeah, bats. That's like I will confidently say there are bats in this cavern right now.
Okay.
It doesn't matter, are they on our tour route or are they visible? Because like most animals, bats are not fond of people.
Okay,
You
yeah.
can't blame them anyway.
Oh, well, yeah, absolutely.
Now y'all, this is our discovery room because in 1937 this is where a man named Oliver Chalifot discovered the Florida Caverns right up here. That's the original entrance where a tree was uprooted. We had to seal it off in the 50s and 60s due to vandalism, however. You actually see where they got a lot of the formations in here.
Wow.
Actually, that rock in the center of the room used to be a stalagmite, so they got to it. Used by the CCC workers as an anchor. They tie ropes around the stalagmite, tie ropes around their waist. They didn't have to worry about their lanterns running out of light when they went deeper into the cavern.
So they just followed the rope back, huh? Yeah.
Now, everyone go get a good look at the original entrance. And I want to talk a little bit about the CCC. So they worked in here for 4 years. 1938 to 1942, the same year we opened for tours. But this was during the Great Depression, so they only made $1 a day. At the end of the month, that added up to about $30, but a lot of them were married. So there was a policy that was started by FDR, the founder of the CCC, in 1933. A portion of their pay was sent home to their families. So at the end of the month, 25 went home to their families, and they got to keep the $5 for themselves. But it was set here in Jackson County, an acre of land would have been about $2. Oh yeah, I sure wish it was like that now.
Hey, you can't get a bag of sand for that now. You know?
Y'all have any questions? I saw you point at it. We got an original tour light right here. What we used before we got these lights working in here.
Wow. Thing's rusting out pretty good too.
Oh yeah. I wonder how many years it has left before it fully just disintegrates.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Now you mentioned that the cave thieves came in and stole, the
Yeah.
stuff. I mean, is there like a black market for stuff like that?
I mean, a lot of people think it's cool to have a stalactite or mite in their house, so they did sell them or keep them themselves.
Yeah. Wow. That's.
Yeah, they went crazy.
Oh yeah, this room's heavily damaged.
You should
Yeah.
have seen, there was some in the wedding room. They got everywhere. Do y'all have any more questions?
I do. Could you repeat that again, what you said about they tied ropes around their waist and hooked it
Yeah.
to the light or something?
To this, when it was a stalagmite, the Vandals destroyed it. So they tied ropes around it, rope around their waist. They went deeper into the cavern to map it out without having to worry about their lanterns running out of light. Because when it did, they had a rope to follow right back to here.
Cool.
This originally was connected all the way down there, but vandals came and destroyed it.
Now y'all, as we're gonna move on now, please be careful, for it is slippery through here. Y'all need to watch your heads right here.
So the remnants of the original electrical. Hurricane Michael destroyed all that. You hopefully heard them because this was the original entrance.
He says he thinks he found a turtle shell.
Oh, that's cool.
Very nice.
Put your head in it.
Yeah, so if you are significantly over 6 foot tall, this might be uncomfortable for you. Ooh.
You know about the giganticus?
Oh, this is fantastic room also.
Like one was the biggest snake till they found it in a boa in South America.
Yeah, I've heard of him.
Yeah, they had a big expedition thing at the museum that we gave them, where they had a huge replica of it. I went to that when I was probably her age.
Cool.
Yeah. But y'all, welcome to our cathedral room. It is named for our cathedral formation right here, which the CCC manager said resembled European cathedrals.
Wow, yeah,
But
it does.
in this room, this is actually one of the best rooms for bats, and since we're the first tour in here today, let me take a quick check. They love these little holes, little nooks. They're real So y'all, we got a little tricolor bat in here today. And he is right up in, oh, is he a tricolor? It might not be a tricolor. No, that's a little brown. Thing, or he's just a weird tricolor. So you might want to, it's weird. You see why they're annoying. But he's right up in there.
Oh, I see him.
Oh yeah, I see him too.
Oh yeah, y'all.
Do you see him steps over by Oliver?
Yes, I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna go with the tricolor on that.
Yeah.
Tricolors typically have a more pink
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
skin
yeah,
color,
yeah.
not the black.
Right there in the,
Might be a
right there
little
in the
brown.
Oh,
center.
I see.
This is good.
Right there in the center.
Yeah.
Come here, guys. This is the
That's a cute little bat.
Right here.
Yeah, you don't want to stand like right here to see him.
Yeah.
Now, here's a cool fact about that little guy. He can eat up to 500 flying insects a night.
Oh, we were stealing from that
Oh, I see
campsite.
Oh, Actually, the campsite got a, wait, oh, y'all ain't the RV.
Victoria. Victoria.
They don't got any bat boxes. We need to get some up. We got bat boxes in our campsite.
You guys want to know?
That's really surprising they don't got bat boxes there, because that's, you know.
No, we can go back and get it.
Yeah, these are like the best pest control.
Absolutely. Oh yeah, yeah. Because
I can talk to my mom and stuff. Get a bat box.
in my neighborhood, there's a couple neighbors that have bat boxes, and I see them. You know, like I'm out walking the dogs at night, and you can see the bats flying around. I'm like, we don't have an issue with mosquitoes.
Yep, they keep them down. Now, y'all, another thing about bats, there's just some misconceptions. A lot of people say they'll fly into your hair. That's not true. Y'all, a bat's echolocation, especially on the smaller species like him up there, is so well defined they can tell apart every strand of hair you have. So they have ample room, they will easily avoid you.
We just watched a program about how the bats, what they get diseases, but they can't, well, no, they spread diseases, they don't die from diseases.
It's small mammals like rats, bats, and all that. They, instead of becoming fully immune, they become resistant. So to them, that'll be like a cold or something. Now, y'all, another misconception about bats is that they're a high carrier of rabies. However, they're one of the rarest carriers, with less than 1% of all bats carrying the deadly disease. The highest carrier is actually dogs. Then, y'all, unfortunately, bats across the country are in peril due to white nose syndrome. This is a fungus that will attack the bats visible on their nose, making it white. And it's so itchy and irritating they cannot stop scratching it, and they will die of starvation or exhaustion when they try to hibernate. It is very sad and unfortunate, but we're very thankful it has not reached our state of Florida just yet. However, it is present in southern Alabama and Georgia. So do y'all have any questions about bats or white nose?
How is it spread?
It's spread from the spores of the fungus. So, say you go up to a cavern where they have white nose and you forget to wipe your feet or wash your shoes, you can track that into other caverns. Or if a bat with white nose flies to another colony, it will spread throughout the entire colony like that.
Oh, okay. So it's wow.
How do you know there's no air in here?
Well, actually, typically, I forgot to talk about it because we actually had one in here. But behind us, right over here, there's an actual air vent. There are many of these throughout the cavern. It's actually where the critters get in and out at, such as our little fuzzy flying friends. So everyone got to see the bat?
Yeah.
I don't think you did you?
I didn't really see the bat. Not really good.
He's right up in there.
Oh, yep, yeah. Yeah. Really super cute.
Yeah, you gotta love them. Here's actually a fun fact. Florida has an endemic species of bat that's critically endangered, but they don't range this far north. They're found on the southern coast, such as south of Tampa, and they route to Miami, along the coast. So yeah, it's hard to remember. Now y'all, do look out for that puddle right there. Watch your heads on those stalactites. And I have to ask, do you remember our #1 rule?
Don't touch
Don't
nothing.
touch. That's right, y'all. Remember not to touch a single formation in our cavern, except this one. This is our touching post. The only formation in this cavern you are allowed to touch. You can tell formations are dead by the gray and black coloration. As you come up the slope, you can touch it, rub it, hug it, but do not lick it.
Sure, it lasts a little bit while I'm waiting for the rest of the group to go through that area. Got a puddle here, gotta watch out for it. Yeah, so this is already dead and no longer, yeah, when it is wet too. This is the only spot you're allowed to touch.
Now, y'all, we're going to be going into the catacombs. These are named for their resemblance to the catacombs of Rome, thanks to the Gopher Gang. This was the group of CCC workers that had to crawl through the original cavern floor to map out and carve out our pathways. And y'all, some of those spaces they had to crawl through were no higher than 12 inches, the length of my flashlight here. So y'all come down here, please watch your step, watch your head, and use this handrail for these bottom steps are rather slippery because this part of the cavern, at the peak of the flood, I would have been standing in water on this step. Watch your heads and look out for these puddles right here.
Again, this is all old. The entire cave system was flooded during Hurricane Michael. Going down into the catacombs. Steps are all moist.
Water, and let me tell you, that was not. That was cold. Oh my god.
Boys, come back this way. Boys,
Yeah, don't go too far now.
rolling.
So y'all, in here you can see our best example of the original cavern floor right over here. That is what the CCC's Gopher Gang was crawling through just to make their $1 a day. So I have to ask, would y'all crawl through that for $1? No, what if you got you an acre of land in 2 days? Maybe, yeah, that's when you start to think about it. Now y'all, as we continue on, please watch your heads, watch your steps, and check out more of the original cavern floor.
Come here, Ron. Watch your head, buddy.
So how long did it take to build the modern floor, you know, and
Floor, I don't know how long it really took them to get the floor, but in total of all the work, it took them about 4 years. Because the year they finished, we also opened.
oh, okay.
Yeah, I've been reading up on the pamphlet that we got recently, so I'll be getting a lot more of that information soon.
Okay. So yeah, you can see the height, the original floor versus the floor that we're on. They would have had to crawl on their belly. And he just said he's going to give us more information. So fantastic. Alright, I don't want to get too far behind. because I want to be able to hear everything the gentleman is saying, our tour guide. Don't want to get stuck back here. Of course, the guy knows exactly how many people are on our tour.
I think the rangers came in to move them out so they wouldn't dry up.
Yeah.
I did that one day, took out 17 of them, and the next day, Dick found like 10 more. So you also keep moving through here, watch your steps and head, but also look out for this big old tunnel right here. Try to stay right to the
Just saying they found crawfish in these puddles. That's so nice. Little spot's gonna walk through. And all the water.
Yeah. Well,
Certain parts of the cave are underwater right now.
good. Now y'all, unfortunately our round room over there is unfortunately flooded, so we're just gonna go through here. This is tall man's torture, short man's revenge. Y'all come through here, please watch your head, watch your steps, and look out for the puddle. I'll let y'all go on.
Yeah, so normally we would go this way, but he just said that his room is underwater at the moment.
Now you adults, when you get out, want to be careful because there's a little stalactite hanging, so you want to watch out for him.
Do the little orange boxes contain like emergency flashlights and stuff for you? Oh, first aid, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So he's got the light for us.
Actually, what's funny is that first aid box during the flood floated all the way to where we stepped in at.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, sorry. Oh, I see. Yeah, there's puddles here.
We did have a crawfish in this puddle, but he got removed, and he was a blind.
Oh, blind one?
Yeah, but the rangers moved him out, I believe, because he's not in there anymore.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Now, y'all, this is our chandelier room, because we have our Caverns chandelier right here. And as we go by it, you may go left, you may go right, and you can even limbo underneath if you still want to try. Watch your heads through here.
Got this sticking down too. It's the spot we just came from. Got to kind of squeeze through here. There we go. Gotta squeeze through without touching anything. Wow.
How many have you counted?
That's only the second one I've seen.
I counted 5. I
Five.
counted
The highest anyone got was 32.
Wow.
and I have the 2 bowls in here. 1 bowl right there. And
Oh, now y'all, this is unfortunately the end of our tour.
I'm so sorry.
I hope everyone has enjoyed. Y'all have any final questions before we exit the cabin?
I had asked about the flooring. You said you're still learning about the.
Going off of when they exactly paved it in, yeah.
Okay.
Not quite knowing that date yet.
So they would have had to destroy stuff also, you know, the
Yeah, so we already passed the good examples, but there are a few where you can see this was a column before they knocked out the lower part of it.
Yeah. Okay, gotcha.
They left a lot of them hanging though, so they didn't just fully destroy them.
Yeah, well, yeah, like back there, I saw one that looked like it was originally a column, but yeah, obviously you gotta make room for people to walk and stuff.
Any more questions? Nope. Well then y'all, as we exit the cabin, please watch your head, watch your step, and the hardest thing you're gonna have to do is have a wonderful rest of your day.
Seriously, thank you.
Yeah, last little bit of the cave right before we go out.
Enjoy the tour. Bye.
All right. Yeah. Don't want to get locked in.
A little boneless.
Tastes delicious. Chicken?
Thank you.
Hope y'all enjoy it now.
Oh, it's fantastic. Woo. The daylight. All right. Yeah, all these fallen trees. These are from Hurricane Michael. Our tour guide was just saying they lost upwards of 90% of their trees on the property. And that was the cave exit. Well, that was fantastic. I hope you guys enjoyed the cave tour along with me. There's multiple walking trails throughout the property that you could do. Other stuff to do here include kayaking. There's a swimming area, camping. So it's not just a cave. They got a little food truck. Let's go see what they got. There we go. Alright, gonna go inside their small museum. We got the real Florida. It's the map of Florida Caverns State Park. And the different things you could do. Life inside the cave. See cave crickets, slimy salamander, wood rat, cave crayfish, cave salamander, and of course bats. One of the bats was pointed out to us on our cave tour. Got blossoms, butterflies, and shades of summer.
This looks like a bat.
Fall foliage. Green in winter.
And then look at those wasps.
Spring wildflowers. Just starting spring. Natural communities found in the park.
Caceres, 10:30 to departure. Caceres, 10:30 to departure.
Got Water the Sculptor. Sculpting the caverns. Shaping continues. And cave bats in North Florida. Beneficial bat. Have these guys eat all sorts of different insects. A southeastern bat. And gray bat. Now learning about bats. Bats are beneficial. They deserve our help and respect. Early inhabitants.
When you shine a light through the draperies here, you notice a different sorts of minerals. You look at a drapery, it's like looking at the different pages of a book.
Got managing the park. Alright everybody, that is going to do it from my visit to the Florida Caverns State Park. I had a fantastic time. I love going through the different cave systems. Our tour guide was very informative, give us lots of cool information about the formation, all the different rooms. So if you want to come here, it's up in the Florida Panhandle. It is the only accessible air-filled cavern system in the state of Florida. I find it fascinating. Most of our cave systems throughout the state of Florida are underwater. Several of the others are inaccessible to visitors for various reasons. Some are on private property. Others the state does not allow, I guess, for danger or conservation reasons. Really, really cool. So leave some comments down below what your favorite part of my tour was. If you like things like this, I go to state national parks all around the country. I also do zoos, aquariums, theme parks, amusement parks, and I upload new videos every Thursday, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if this happens to be your first video, check out the rest of my content. I have something there for almost everybody's taste. I love hearing from people, so leave some comments down below. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.